Hello everybody, it's Marcia from Jillibean Soup, and I'm back today with a Mix the Media video tutorial for you. So today I am going to do some mixed media on this rustic white frame. This one is an 8 by 15. And so because I'm going to be putting some art crayons on this background, I want to put some gesso onto the white frame. This is going to allow me to be able to blend the art crayons and do some drips with water and have a lot of fun. So I'm going to do a light coat with a gesso, and I'm just using a foam brush and just brushing it. I usually paint my white backgrounds with white acrylic paint. So this time I'm just swapping it out and using the gesso instead. Okay, once that's dry, I'm going to pull out rainbow colored crayons and just start to scribble across this background. And there you saw me kind of counting with my fingers how wide these should be so I can get them all in. So I'm doing red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and an indigo and a violet. So I have a rainbow assortment on this background. So once I have this all scribbled on, I'm just using my finger now because there were some chunks of crayon and I wanted to blend those off. There you see I had smudged some other color on my yellow, so I'm just taking a baby wipe to clean that up a little bit and then adding some more color where I think it's needed. Once I am happy, I am going to spritz this with water, and then I'm just going to take a brush and swipe it across my background. I'm going to start with the yellow because that's the lightest color, and work my way to the left with the red. So before I go on here, I want to make sure my brush is clean before I go to the green. So I'm blending the green, and then I'll slowly move over to do the blue, and then the indigo, and then the violet. So once I'm happy with how this is blended, I'm just going to spritz the whole thing with water and tip it upside down and bang it on my table a little bit until it starts to run, and I'm happy with the runs that I can see on here. So while my background is drying, I went ahead and cut out this Spread Your Wings digital cut file from a black matte Orcal vinyl. So while I'm weeding out the pieces that I don't want here in the insides of my letters, I'm going to go ahead and tell you how I altered this cut file. It was originally a square, and I needed a rectangle design. So what I did is I ungrouped it in Silhouette Studio and just rearranged some of the words and the butterflies to make it be a rectangle, and then grouped it back together. It was super easy to do, and now I have my rectangle design. So here I am applying the transfer tape to my vinyl. So you can see here that I have left some tape above the vinyl backing. This is so that I could stick it down onto my project background and play around with where it's going to be so I can get it centered. And so here I am measuring with my ruler to make sure that it's equal distance on the sides and the top and the bottom, and if I need to I can move it around a little bit. And the last thing I'm checking is if my words are going to be straight. As you don't want to ruin your project by putting vinyl on something and then having the words be crooked. Alright, so once that's done and I'm happy where I'm going to position my vinyl, I'm going to go ahead with a bone folder and rub over the transfer tape to make sure that everything adheres to the tape. So then I'm just slowly peeling it away, making sure that everything transferred. And you can see then it's very easy for me to just lay this right back down where it was and have everything be nice and straight on here, and then just carefully peel the transfer tape away, making sure that none of my vinyl is sticking on here, and it'll stay on my background now. So there you have it. My Spread Your Wings and Fly Mix the Media. Here are a few more photos for you for inspiration. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.